Good morning, amazing people. So I'm going to do this video a little bit different today. And I'm going to start off with asking, how can I pray for you? And I asked this because I was in a group and it's just a bunch of creators. We were just, sitting there talking. We just do that to they just hash things, share ideas and blah, blah, blah. And we start talking about different things. And then I start talking about, just some challenges I've been having just in general, just putting your heart out there, things that could prevent you from wanting to record, heartbreak, just being tired, people getting on your nerves that day. And, everything went normal. And then nobody really had anything else to share. So, you just think everything's perfect. You think everything's fine. But then towards the end of the meeting, that's when everybody started pouring out their heart. That's when everybody started, admitting that they were going through some things. And that bothered me because they could have done that before instead of fearing, being fearful that, they would have been judged. And to me, that's what groups are, groups like that, especially if you trust people to tell your business to just vent. And they could have got healing. They could have gotten, hugs and, just be poured into. So my thing is, how can I pray for you today? Because I know we, as a group, aren't the only ones going through stuff like that. I know people are fearful. They feel, ashamed that they have problems, but you shouldn't be ashamed that you have problems. Um, so whether it's fear, shame, a couple of us, you know, although my divorce is finalized, you still have, the residuals. Like if they're late on a payment or, just stupid stuff that, just doesn't need to be. But, you just feel ashamed that you even have to, ask for prayer, ask for someone to love on you. But that's what I don't know. I just feel like that's what a sisterhood does. And that's why I have Sister Talk, my Facebook group and, my YouTube channel. That's the whole point for me. So I ask you, what do you need prayer for? Um, whether you comment below, whether you go to my website, Natasha O, and do the contact me if it's like super long and you don't want anybody to know. But don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid, and alone. Because I was like that for so long because my relationship was just so horrible, especially towards the end. And I felt like nobody could feel like me. Nobody knows what I'm going through. Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing that. But it wasn't until I started doing this, stepping out on my purpose, that you meet people like you. If you need me to touch and agree with you on something, just listen. Just, sometimes you just need to vent and just know it's out in the ethers. That's good too, just as long as you don't keep it to yourself. That's the whole point. So, like I said, comment below if you're on my Facebook page, my Instagram, or my website. Don't be afraid to, just don't be afraid. I mean, a lot of them were going through shame. They were going through hurt, heartbreak, just things that just stall you. And that's a lot to keep in. You can't keep stuff like that in. It's hurtful. And two, when it comes out, it's hurtful to us because we want to love on you. At least I do. I know I do. Because I like giving, love to people. Like when people love on me. But like I said, a lot of people are waiting for their husbands. They're waiting for children. Just, they've just been celibate a long time. Just things, it's a group setting. So we just get together and vibe off each other and love on each other. But don't be afraid to tell what you need to tell or say what you need to say, because that's the whole point. That's the whole point of a sisterhood. So comment below if you need love, if you need hugs, if you need prayer, touch and agreement. And even if you see somebody in the comments and you want to, connect with them too, like, I understand, blah, blah, blah. I mean, do that too. That's the whole point. I just want to love everybody and just want to share and, don't be fearful. Don't be ashamed of anything. You deserve to be heard. You're loved, regardless of how you feel. But yeah, I love you guys.